Oh, okay.
YouTube, hello.
Hi.
Kerb is louder now.
I am appropriately loud.
Kerb is now a lot louder.
Mm-hmm.
So this should help with some stuff.
It also helps because now my microphone doesn't have to, I don't have to be making out with my microphone.
Yes, which is desperately what Kerb desires.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a beard and you have to be that close, it's just beard getting all stuck up in it.
Right, yeah. Well,
I mean, I don't know how Meat Canyon does it. Because I watch him and I'm like, dude, you're so close. How do you not have itchy face?
how do you not have itchy face?
And like, I'm very happy because I saved what, $70 on this thing.
Yeah, you did buy it used, didn't you?
Yeah. So it was only like 80 something bucks rather than the 150.
Yeah. Well,
Just gonna pop this out.
yes. All right. Oh, hey, Kerb. By the way, we have mod support now.
Yeah. Snootcore lib.
Yes. That is so you can play Snoot.
Why?
So you can play Snoot mods in Wani. So all the Snoot mods can end up in the Wani Steam Workshop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Y is a completely new one for Wani, I believe. Down on Skid Row is that's there twice. Down on Skid Row is one of the Snoot Jam ones we'll be doing for Snoot later. And Waiting for the Bus is just a dumb little
It's cute.
Dumb little thing to test the workshop with.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's fair.
So okay. But it's not time for any of that yet. It's time to piece together which one of these saves I need to load. It is this one. I believe it's this one. Friday, April 19th.
Just let me know if I do need to get closer for like Olivia's voice, because I know that voice is
yeah, it's already kind of losing it.
Yeah. So that's fine. I'll bring it up closer.
Okay. So it's December. Winter in Volcadria Bluffs is officially here. And as if to celebrate the occasion, tonight is St. Hammond's Winter Formal. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. If we're jumping right into the formal,
that's why I was saying like it shouldn't be no more than an hour. Yeah, and honestly, we should finish this one, and then since apparently Thursdays are like your raid days, we should save the last two there so that if the raiders come in, they're like, oh, it's the good times.
Okay. You're the boss.
I'm the Kerboss.
Hard to believe it's already here. It really crept up on me. Whenever I remember the event coming up, I just force it out of my mind. Whole thing has me pretty anxious. It's like a date, but on a whole new level. Like there's some formality to it. Oh wait. Right, we can start skipping. I forgot.
Yeah, hold on.
We can skip.
You can get rid of all that. There. I remembered that I should record my own side.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I started the recording now.
Okay, yeah, sure. No. Everyone, we're gonna do a little bit of fluff into this scene because we're gonna come up with unskippable lines. Everyone in the school was excited for the formal, though Olivia, well, she looked excited too, but there was something just beneath the surface. Anxiety, probably, for Mr. Adacon's vigil. Only Olivia, Ben, and I seem to remember that, the rest of the school having moved on by now. Ben had kept pestering Olivia about her speech, insisting to know what she'd say. The only thing that kept me from pushing the Stuco away was the fact that Mia would still give me the evil eye from the distance, in her janitor outfit. She deserves worse, but at least she's out of our hair. Check of the Time says I don't have any time to try again. Tossing on the piece de resistance, I can skip dialogue. It was worth it to see Vinny and Olivia smile like that. Hold on, let's It's December, and that means from festivities. The house is adorned with a row of colorful Christmas lights. Guess who put those up, too? It was worth it to see Vinny and Olivia smile like that, but man, this fair I'm gonna get jacked doing these chores for them. After a quick knock at the front door, I would wait patiently for an answer. You hear some voice on the other side. Something about being too cold, I think? It was pretty funny the first time, but do they do this every time I swing by? Didn't think the weather bothered them that much. A moment later, Damien swings open the door.
Hey, Inko. You're looking snazzy.
Oh, thanks. This is all new stuff. Think Olivia will like it?
Probably, but she'd probably be just as excited seeing you wearing any old suit.
Well, it's the effort that counts, right?
Yeah, like, I wanted to wear a t-shirt that just looked like the real thing so I could be cozier and not have to deal with ties or any other annoying stuff. Same dialogue.
It is, I know.
But, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But Mom threatened to beat the snot out of me if I did for some reason. Thought I'd get away with doing it anyways, but then Liz threatened the same thing. Girls, right? Anyway, come on in already. It's dang cold. So dang cold.
It's so cold. He slams the door behind me when I step in. The inside is also decorated for the holidays. Sophia must have spent hours decorating, as the living room is a tapestry of Christmas spirit. It even suffuses the air with the internal heating.
Again, I wish we could see it.
Mixing with the scent of sweets baked with cinnamon. I'll have to ask her later to take pictures of this beautiful holiday scene within the living room. I'm going a bit too quick. Liz and the Paynes are all sitting in the living room. Hey guys.
Spears?
Yeah, that says Spears, dude.
How'd I do Spears like? Inko.
Yeah, exactly that.
Inko. Is it true you ordered a? Shush. I think it's supposed to be a surprise for her. Oh. Did you not get that?
Hold on. Is Liz's dialogue swapped out for Spears?
I don't know, is it?
I think that might be a bug. that might be a... Oh shit, I meant to load that.
We broke the game even more. Yeah. Well,
you mean that says Liz? Okay. What the fuck? That's so weird.
Is it maybe because the mod thing?
That's what I'm thinking is the cause of it.
Okay, well, we'll just make it Liz.
Okay. Maybe it's Sophia.
Well, now it says Liz.
Maybe it's Sophia that's Spears. Alright, well, we'll just find out. Thanks again, though. It's crazy getting one of those. Yeah, Olivia's gonna love it. I really feel like we should have pitched in more, though. Oh, don't worry about it. It was my idea. Alright. Nice suit, by the way. Oh, well, thank you. Damien nonchalantly takes a seat on the couch next to Liz and wraps an arm around her like it's no big deal. Eek! Damien looks at me and flickers his eyebrows. He knows what he's got. What a player. I should try that with Olivia. Mrs. Payne can't hide her excitement any longer. Oh, come on, Spear.
Oh, that's precious. It's precious. Little boy's all grown up now. Mom. Yeah, it's something has to be going on with the...
Yeah, okay.
No, Damien. It's your parents' God-given right to tease you. One day you'll be doing the same thing to your kids.
Hey man, we're on the front lines of bug testing for these guys.
So, yeah, fuck it. We'll throw little Spears in there.
Yeah.
You guys better not be like this all night. Where's Vinny when I need him? You're just gonna make me keep voicing the mother.
Yeah.
Vinny's with the karate team. They're having a big sleepover. Not risking our little rascal messing up anyone's outfits before their big night.
Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, Lord, yeah. The idea of acid on my evening gown, I'd just die. Damien sniffles dramatically. Oh, stop it. So,
Don't worry, Olivia's just getting ready. She's worked on her dress the whole week for it to look perfect. New dress.
Worked on it? You mean she made it herself?
More like she helped me in making it for her. Even added her own personal flair to it.
A homemade dress? Why am I in my normal outfit? Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Woo, ending 2 is wild.
Fucking win the Twilight Zone. Oh, wow. And if Olivia helped, she's gonna look amazing.
Oh, Inko, I see that look. And your clothes?
My face ignites in embarrassment as the rest of the room laughs at me.
Why is he looking away, too? Oh, it's just some ribbon, Inko. Don't want you feeling left out, after all. Tell you what.
Gee, thanks, Randy.
Now, can you please turn and look at us?
No. There's more laughter, but I can't say angry at the pains. There we go.
Yay!
Instead, I take the last spot on the couch and lean back, mindful to not crease my suit too much. For the next couple, the suit only appears when he thinks about the suit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, he took it off so it wouldn't crinkle, but then he's like, oh shit, it's the formal, I gotta put it back on. Olivia is coming.
For the next couple of minutes, I would simply wait and relax. While Damien and I relax, a blush is slowly spreading from Liz's cheeks and down her neck. It reminds me of a thermometer. Damien shuffles closer to her, her red face coming down closer to him. He whispers something into her ear. Do they have those ears?
Lizometer. Why not?
And whatever he said makes the Lizometer hit 1,000 degrees with an alerted yelp. His parents are just grinning as she squirms under their gaze. Don't feel too bad for her, though. This is what she wants, I think. Still, what the heck did
to normal.
Still, what the heck did Damien tell her? I scratch this. Is Damien even doing this on purpose?
Why are we all staring at the red garden hose?
I turn to Olivia's voice and...
Oh, she looks so happy.
Oh.
I like the happy.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, I knew you look amazing. Don't go so far.
And stuffs my back hard enough to make me stand and yelp. Randy grins unapologetically and then motions me towards Olivia. Olivia, you look...
It's his introspection clothes.
I think we all have a set of those.
Nico, your inside clothes are showing.
So many words fill my mind to describe her. I can feel my mouth flapping uselessly as I try to pick one.
I looked.
Gulping in the breath of air, I finally pick. You look beautiful.
Thanks, but can you look at me when you say it?
Starting to get a tiny bit.
Look at me during. Olivia, there hasn't been a during.
I just know though. When there is.
What do you say, go?
He's starting to get a bit closer with Olivia.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, the single word is enough to make Olivia's blush reach as far as her shoulders.
I mean, I can also turn it up.
That too.
Just a smidge.
I mean, here's the thing. If you want to turn it up, if you want to go louder, I can just limit it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
so
it's hard to go loud with the raspy voice, you know. That's why I got me some water.
Because I turned you down a little in Discord, but I can turn you back up a tiny smidge. Just
Okay.
Make that work as well.
Yeah, but I understand if I do need to get closer.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Alright.
And yet she smiles, even twirling her chair side to side so I can take in all the angles of her dress. Sophia said you helped make it.
More like she helped me.
It's quite vibrant in color, something that I've come to realize when it comes to any work Olivia does.
I already like this new Inko. So what are we waiting for? Traffic's gonna suck like hell. Shouldn't we be getting into Liz's car now?
About that.
We're riding you!
I thought that was after the dance.
Yeah, Inko, if you gotta look at me if you want that. Hey.
Hold on. Should we keep it? Because it is funny,
she's just like, I'm not taking a limo. Back in the normal clothes.
No, she's back. No, she's introverted. Should we try and fix this real quick, or do you want to just roll with it?
No, I want to roll with it. I think it's hilarious.
All right.
What the?
Good enough.
That'll be our cue.
Thank you again for having me, Sophia, Randy.
Nice.
If my hands weren't preoccupied with rolling my confused date to the door, I would have waved back to Damien's parents. I think they understand, my guy.
Yeah,
Damien holds the door open so Olivia is able to clearly see our ride for the night.
Wish we could see it. Whoa, awesome.
The pristine white limousine parked out in the front idles, waiting for us. Our chauffeur exits his seat and rounds the car to hold a door open for us. Mindful of him, I wheel Olivia as close to the entryway. The driver moves to assist Olivia, but I hold my hand out to stop him. I'll help her. Could you handle the chair?
Of course, sir.
He holds the chair in place. If I may.
Yeah, I get it.
With all the care necessary, one arm snakes behind Olivia's knees, and the other around her back. I lift Olivia from her chair in a princess carry, feeling my legs shaking as I take the final 2 steps. Olivia tucks her head against my neck, a hot breath making my skin tingle pleasantly. Finally, I sit her down onto a soft leather seat within, right next to a tiny fridge and bar. Looking through the back window, the driver has finished securing the wheelchair in the trunk. He gives me a nod and returns back to the passenger door, where Damien is guiding Liz in. Oh, wow.
That is a huge
I was just
limo.
Thinking that, like, bruh. Oh, wow. It looks even nicer than on the website.
Hey, Inky, the bar's free game, right?
I throw Damien a thumbs up. All paid for. Inko, we didn't agree to... It's fine, Liz. I covered the extra cost.
Awesome.
Damien's already pulled 2 glass bottles of cola from the tiny fridge. That was with his tooth. He cracked open a second one with a minimal effort.
For you?
He waves his bottle over to me in offering. I decline. Leaning over, I manage to snag 2 bottles of the fancy bottle opener. All the bottles open, I hold mine for all to see. A toast! Before we get there.
To what, though?
Crap, didn't think ahead of this. To a good night.
And to Idacon's memory.
Yeah! Our bottles clink loudly against each other, and we proceed to drink our frothy, caffeinated beverages.
As you do.
By the time we reach the convention center, the fridge has been thoroughly emptied of its contents. I'm honestly impressed that Damien could drink so much. Somehow, he hasn't burped a single time. I don't even try to wrap my head around how anymore. Olivia's hand wraps around mine while we wait for the limousine to come to a stop. Peering out of the tinted window, I see plenty of activity just outside of the venue's doors. It looks like a line has already formed. All of the dinosaurs are dressed in colorful formal wear as they socialize with each other and drink from suspiciously opaque bottles. We're not even in the door and the party's already started. Olivia suddenly wraps her hand around mine, drawing my attention away from the sight.
Everybody else is going to be so jealous of us.
That was my intention. I smile and squeeze Olivia's hand. She squeezes back. The shining moment finally comes as our limousine pulls into the open carport in front of the venue, quieting the crowd down to just murmurs. We wait in deafening silence for another minute or so before the passenger door opens wide. Taking initiative, I step out of the open as the driver sets up the wheelchair with a flourish. The ride makes a great set piece and naturally draws the attention of everyone nearby as I ease Olivia into a chair gently.
Whoa, that's Inko and Olivia.
A human dino couple? Oh, cringe!
Holy shit, it's Sisyphus.
Okay, I do like the Sisyphus line. That's fucked up, but it's really funny. I bask in my peers' admiration as Damien and Liz follow after us. There's a figurative red carpet stretched from our limousine to the entrance of the venue.
Have a good evening, sirs and ladies.
Before the driver turns away and I shake his hand, palming him the necessary tip. The sound of the car door shuts behind me, and I take this as our cue to push Olivia forward and get us the spot in line. As we make our way inside, our fellow classmates continue to vocalize their astonishment.
Damn, coming to a party in style, Nito.
Olivia, looking good, girl! You make that dress yourself?
Is it just me, or do Inko and Olivia look kinda cute together?
As much as I hate to admit it, what the hell am I saying? I'm loving this. After months of feeling regarded as the school's outcast, the spotlight's finally shining on me, and I'm reveling in it.
Inko, no one regarded you at all.
I was gonna say, that is a line way more for Anon than Inko. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And it feels good knowing that Olivia was getting the attention she rightfully deserves. Me and my cadre?
No.
Okay. Me and my cadre slowly move past the crowd with the heads held high. We approach the sign-in table where most people in line look our way.
Figures.
Think we could gut them? Wait, why would we be allowed to...
Let's go, Inko.
With a nod, I push Olivia around the line and head directly for the table. Looking back, Liz frowns, but Damien simply nods in understanding. My peers in line beside us are watching as we casually roll up to the table where Ben is waiting. Olivia, Inko, you made it! Ignoring Olivia's clipped tone, I smile back at Ben. Of course we did. And a limo, no less. What better way to start off the night?
By not being here at all.
Ben moves a clipboard to Olivia as she quickly fills in her name. I lean over her shoulder and sign myself in too. Alright, you guys are good to go.
What about Itacon's memorial? I wasn't ever told when I'd be speaking.
He hands over a slip of paper to Olivia. Oh, we'll be doing it at the end. We want to let everyone enjoy their night first. Figured he would have liked it that way. Looking at the sheet over Olivia's shoulder, I see that it's a collection of bullet points related to Idacon's eulogy. Olivia scowls and crumples the sheet into a tiny ball between her palms. Olivia?
Speech ready, Ben.
Look, I know it's just backup. Just in case, alright? Nothing can go wrong. She tosses the balled up paper into her wheelchair compartment.
Let's go, Inko.
Right. See you inside, Ben. Below her breath, Olivia mutters.
Hope not.
We move past the check-in, venturing deeper into the halls of the venue. Ahead of us, an open set of double doors leads to the main hall. Near the side we enter, several rows of neat round tables. The other half is reserved for the dance floor. And on the far side, a large stage for live performances. Nobody seems particularly interested in the Christmas music that echoes from wall-mounted speakers. Now that we're here, I don't think they'd take the winter part so literally. Drapes of white and light blue hanging the walls. All of the table centerpieces look like crystalline statues shaped into snowflakes. Even the large chandelier hanging above the crowd seems to have drooping icicles dangling from it. Above us is a giant glass ceiling that opens into the night sky. There's too much light pollution to make out any constellations, but the moon is real pretty. An image comes to mind immediately. Lights dimming, music slows to something soft. The only real source of light is the moon hanging overhead. A true moonlit dance. I wonder if I can make that happen. It would be nice. This isn't the only room, of course. Off to the sides in several directions are doors that lead to other halls and rooms. Olivia's looking around at the other exits too. Well, we made it. What do you want to do? I gesture towards the dance floor. Feel like getting jiggy with it? Olivia gives a wincing smile.
Supposed to be cool. But dancing?
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
No, I think I'd rather die.
God, and I'm the one that works. And I'm the one that works retail. I'm the one that gets it shoved down my throat.
All I want for Christmas is you. Somewhere around here is a room they set up for Edacon.
Right. Yeah, we should pay our respects in first before anything else. Alright. We're gonna hit a B.O.B. real quick.
How dare?
Well, I gotta go get my food out of the air fryer.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, okay. So, we'll be right back. Okay. We're back. I miscounted the steps in the dark, and I ended up smacking one directly onto my toe. Yeah.
Poor feetsies.
Olivia's tail guides my wrist as I push us towards one of the exits. The memorial room isn't hard to find. It's a smaller room, well lit with a little furniture. In the far end, a faint picture of Edacon and some of his old pictures from his classroom. Some from him, some from his students. There's a few other students here, paying their respects. Olivia taps my wrist with her tail and I let go. I walk alongside her as we approach the portrait. Wonder when this was taken. It can't have been that long ago. Looks just like he did earlier this year. Olivia doesn't seem like she's ready just yet. I'll give her a bit of privacy. We're outside the memorial room, leaning against the wall. I can see a bit into the main hall from there. The music swapped for festive to proper upbeat dance music. In fact, I'm pretty sure I see... Yep. Liz's head towers over the rest of the students, spinning and bouncing rhythmically just like a metal spring. I'm sure Damien's doing his best to keep up. I must be having a blast. I'm glad. Man, it's so surreal to even be here. Never thought I would have ended up in a date with someone at an event like this. I've seen all sorts of stuff like that in the movies, but to actually experience it gives me the jitters. One big night to make the sparks fly. Olivia touches my hand, using the other to wipe out her eyes. Hey, are you ready to go? She nods. Your music's changing the ballroom. Olivia looks over and smiles.
Tempting, very tempting, but, didn't actually eat lunch today.
That's turning into a bad habit.
I know. Spent all day writing, reading, rewriting, rereading on...
I getcha. Come on, I think I saw somewhere they were serving food.
So yeah, that's me doing videos. Must make this edit before I can eat. Starts at 7 in the morning, ends at 11 at night.
Please don't do that.
It's, yeah, I just get so focused. Don't be silent. It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever.
Passing through the main hall once more, Olivia's hunched over something. Her phone. I craned my neck round her shoulder to get a better look. She's carefully studying pictures she's taken of her written speech. Seeing the room must have renewed her drive. You will do great, Olivia.
So, I have to get this right.
If you want, we can find a table first. Then I can get us a dinner and give you a bit of extra time if you want.
Would you?
Yeah, it's no problem.
Thanks.
Yeah. Nah. Olivia points me at the table in the corner, furthest away from the commotion. Just like our spot in the lunchroom at school. You want meat, right?
You know it. You can't get her dressed dirty.
At these types of events, they would either have catering or meal tickets. At least when I attended with my parents, but judging by the sight of my peers carrying small plates of food, it's a simple buffet. Of course, catering with some 100 active seniors is bound to go wrong. The scent of spiced meats wafts through the spacious hallway. I can only imagine how Damien would feel right about now. Follow the movement of the crowd, letting the finer-nosed dinosaurs pinpoint the location of the buffet for me.
The bidet.
The bidet.
The bidet.
I need the bidet. As the ambient music dies down, the chatter starts to grow louder. I turn the corner of a hallway and find myself exactly where I want to be. Buffet stations run in parallel along each wall in this cafeteria-esque room. There's even a chef and grill in the corner, preparing personal select cuts of meat to specification. Most of the dinosaurs struggle to remain civilized in the presence of this kind of food. Having skipped a meal, I don't know if Olivia would fare much better. Nearly every station is swarmed with high school seniors. I walk over to one of the few tables in the room that's still open. Salad bar. I'm getting some pretty good ideas. I'll impress Olivia with the nicest darn looking meal she's ever seen. That'd be great for soothing her anxious nerves and setting the romantic tone. Taking and balancing a tray in one arm, I consider how best to arrange a full dinner properly. Wait. A video I had recently watched starts replaying in my head. Remember. Hold on. Gotta channel my Tracy. I gotta plug in my iPad.
BuzzFeed's top 10 cuts of meat.
Remember, most important part of a high-quality meal is the garnishing. Okay, I'll start here, and I'll get some veggies around the edges of the plate. It's framing, like in a painting. Then I'll go find the best meats to fill the rest. Start waiting in line, eyeing the main courses as it slowly moves me around. There's some decent variety. I can really work with this.
Hey, mind if I cut in?
But, Damien?
Hey, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Can you wait in line like everyone else?
I did, the first time. This is round 3.
No use getting annoyed. If he gets beat up in the parking lot later, it's his own problem.
So, how's your night going?
It's going well. Olivia and I are having a great time so far.
Hey, that's great. Liz and I have been dancing like crazy. It's a blast. Gotta say, I'm happy for you. Sorry for being unsure earlier when you two first became an item. Looks like I was completely off the mark. I had this weird dream where I had to kick your ass.
Oh, you don't have to tell me about it, Damien. Don't sweat it, man.
Yeah. He just stares at you. Got 2 plates for yourself, I see. Smart. I should have done that.
No, one's for Olivia.
Bro, these are plants.
He cocks an eyebrow.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm going to put everything into prettying it up.
That's her before food, son.
Well, it is now. I know what I'm doing. We're finally at the front of the line, and I start carefully picking out the best cuts and strips of the various meats on display. I saw a guide on this once. It'll end up crazy romantic.
Romantic, huh? She likes turkey more than duck.
I drop the roasted mallard with the tongs and I grab the preferred bird. You'll see. It'll be great.
If you say so. I'm sure it'll be fine then.
Damien just loads his plate up with stacks upon stacks of biscuits and fillets, nearly forgetting to use the tongs at all. Once he has his plate stacked high, he gives a salute and slinks back out of the room. I, however, still have a mission to do. It's a few more lines for things like side dishes. This is going to be perfect. 20 minutes later, and 2 trays of perfectly picked meals are balanced precisely in my hands.
Curiously.
It came out pretty great, I think. I even used the condiments to my advantage, leaving perfect dots of flavor where they'll be most effective. I hope Olivia likes it. Here we go. Ta-da! It's the sushi scene all over again. I slide Olivia's tray before her. Part of me is irked that she'd have her elbows on the table.
Why are your eyebrows on the table? I told you I didn't eat anything. What was the... Oh, I was watching the Jello stream, and I think my favorite joke, it is so stupid. One of the lines is, and then my smile dropped, and someone comes up, I think it's Will, and is like, and then I picked it up. And it just made me bust out laughing. It's so stupid, but like the delivery. And then I picked it up.
I think the idea that like Olivia goes, "Oh, I can't get these babies dirty," and just takes off my eyebrows.
They're the most important part of me. My whole personality's in these eyebrows, Inko.
How
just starts plucking off all the freckles. Who even are you?
It's just Fang.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Takes her head off, it's Fang. Shh.
Even resting her head on her hands.
Gee, Shinko, you took so long I thought you were gonna bring back like an entire cow or something.
She smiles and rolls her eyes when she sees the tray.
Very funny. Come on, where's the real one?
Her smile fades.
This is it? Were the lines really that bad?
What do you mean?
Like, were there a lot of people? There's barely anything on the plate.
What was she talking about? That's a cut of rare cooked filet mignon and turkey breast with scallions and asparagus, plus some slices of salmon sashimi on the side. Oh my god, Inko, do you understand what dinosaurs are?
My girlfriend's a gator, but she doesn't have to eat me all the time.
All properly garnished, of course. My plate is exactly the same. While it looks and smells delicious. Did I mess up? Yeah, line's out the door. I'll run back for seconds. Hopefully it'll clear up when we finish this. I'm sorry, I tried to arrange it nice, like we were at a fancy restaurant. She nods and subs a fork through a piece of salmon.
Well, I appreciate the thought. It does look pretty.
Thanks. Once more, recalling proper etiquette, I slice my own steak into tiny morsels, saving each small bite of succulent meat. Olivia doesn't look so as enthusiastic about the meal as I do. I always believe that presentation helps elevate the flavor of the food, but the sight of Olivia picking hers apart with a look of disinterest leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Fucking Inka's one of those fucking food Instagrammers.
Yeah, person who takes a picture of their food.
Yeah, I take like 20 photos of my food before I eat it.
The only time I've taken pictures of my food was to like show someone in the family something, like, look at how they do this weird thing at this restaurant, you know?
The only time I've ever took a photo of my food is when I cooked it.
Yeah, same. Like, probably most of the time it's just like, look at this thing. What is it? It looks like slop, but it tastes so good.
As we continue eating, I notice the cola in my glass begins to ripple and fizz a lot more than usual. Here comes Mr. Ferris. Is this an earthquake?
Oh. An exception has occurred. Is this what ending 2 is? It's a Doki Doki Literature Club route.
I have ran into this. This is the error screen for these games.
I hope it doesn't affect the ending.
What it affects is I'm gonna have to close the game and fucking.
Okay, but did you save at that like moment?
I did, yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? I wonder.
So full of wonder.
Let me disable this workshop stuff because it's not, like, you know, fully ready yet.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's probably what causing it is.
And, like the workshop could be causing the weird glitches.
Yeah. Like, there's glitches. Yeah, they were funny, but, like, if we can't play the game properly, then, hey, that's an issue.
Right.
Okay, let us just verify the files. Well, in the meantime, hey, chat and YouTube, how are y'all doing? You enjoying ending 2? It's a lot better than ending 1, that's for sure.
So far, yeah. Getting good vibes. But they can go so bad.
129 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. Well, yeah, okay, that's a problem. All right, well, let's boot it back up.
I'm scared. So scared.
It'll be fine.
Oh, hey. You're supposed to give me something.
Yeah, I was. But then I told you about my bank account.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's all right. I would have had to wait till Friday anyway, so.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't load in Mr. Ferris's. Couldn't load in Mr. Ferris's Sprite. It's Mr. Ferris, who I haven't seen him. Wow, I haven't seen him since he gave the bad news. He glances over at Olivia. Oh, yeah, you had to tell her too. So he's probably here to check up on us. He's seated down with a heaping plate of dinner. Olivia looks up from her plate, longingly at it. Whoa, hey, Mr. Ferris. Dang, nice outfit.
Thank you. I actually picked it out myself.
You're getting some fine taste.
It means a lot. Thank you.
So are you chaperoning?
Yes. Although it would be more accurate to say ATF. No, narc maybe? Turns out when you organize an event with 100 teenagers, some of them decide it's not enough to try and bring their own fun. I've lost count of how many brand new flasks I've confiscated. Between you and I, the other staff plan on making sure... Oh, it fucking closed down on me. Hold on.
Huh?
There it goes.
Okay.
Between you and I,
the other staff plan on making sure it doesn't go to waste after the party's over.
Oh, brother.
Ooh. Taking a short break from my own meal, and I saw you two hidden away here in the corner. So, how goes it? Is the night treating you well?
Yeah, we're having fun.
It's going good. I'm just trying to memorize my memorial speech for later. Of course. I should have guessed.
The whale man proceeds to bite into... Yeah, there's his teeth, yeah. Oh.
Sir, can you brush my hair? What do you mean?
Damien was right, it's hard to watch.
Last I saw you two, it was a terrible occasion. So I'm glad to see that both of you have bounced back. Thanks. It's a pretty stern look you have, Olivia. It's nothing. Listen, don't worry about your speech. I'm sure it will be great. No need to overwork yourself. Relax a little. It should be a fun night, not a stressful one. You're right.
Yeah, Olivia, don't worry too much about memorizing a script.
Shut up, Inko, I'm talking to the whale.
Okay. I'm sorry. You should speak from the heart. If anybody knows how to pay respects to Adicon, it's you.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Nobody else here would understand most of what I wanted to say.
If it's not for them...
I didn't know Edicon like I did. I'm supposed to summarize everything he meant to me in 5 minutes. Or how am I supposed to summarize everything he meant to me in 5 minutes?
Have some faith, Olivia. People will understand when you speak from the heart.
Yeah, sure. Inko's right, Olivia. People are generally empathetic after all. Yeah, see, I don't know. Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say, is it looking to be Ben or Mia? I followed the source of the voice, spotting Ben as he approaches the table with a wide smile. Everybody's experienced lost, Olivia. You'd be surprised just how much they'll understand. As Ben takes a seat, Olivia doesn't look happy. In fact, she looks noticeably more upset than she did 5 seconds ago.
Good evening, Benjamin. You've done a bang-up job organizing tonight.
The design of it wasn't all me. The student council all worked together. Of course, a lot of the decorations are just reused from year to year. As well. Ben skillfully forked several vegetables together into one bite. As I try to do the same.
Yeah, that's why I decided to wait.
Seems content that Olivia's actually tolerating his presence. If I may be a bit open here, I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm so relieved that this is going off without a hitch. I've been crazy nervous myself that things wouldn't go well. Like, if I mess up, I may as well spit it on his grave too. Those kind of thoughts plagued me the entire time as I worked on this.
Why is that?
Because Mr. Idacon was the best teacher. The table is shaking under my wrists. Looking over, I notice how Olivia's free hand clutches the edge of the table tightly. Honestly, I loved his classes the most. He really had a way of teaching. It's something in his tone. I can't help but know how all his words of praise of our teacher simply angered Olivia. Yeah, he went above and beyond. He was really inspirational. Olivia grunts in her own agreement. She's really gripping the table's edge like she's trying to snap it in two. So, I'm just really glad I'm doing Idacon proud. I feel like I really got him, you know?
You know what? I'm not doing this. Inko, we're dancing.
My girlfriend grabs my arm and starts dragging me from the table. Olivia, what's wrong? Through grit teeth, she responds roughly.
Just feeling that holiday spirit, Inko.
Okay. But, have fun. Doesn't even look back at Ben or Mr. Ferris as we shove our way through the crowd toward the dance floor. She's still tugging me along with her tail along my wrist. As the upbeat music grows louder, I can barely hear Olivia grumbling to herself.
So I just wanted to say, like, I don't know what kind of history between them. Like, we know that they knew each other before, and something tore them apart. It could have a thing to do with this. Like, either or might not be as truthful or forthcoming. But on the outside, on the surface, I understand that Ben would also like him. I mean, he was both the art and photography teacher.
Yeah.
So, like, at first, it kind of feels like Olivia, he's allowed to also have Idacon as his favorite teacher, but
yeah,
I don't know. It'll probably go into what
like Idacon. Like, we don't have many teachers in this game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Idacon's
we got like 4.
Yeah, and Idacon's definitely the teacher that cares. Like like because there's a teacher who like cares, but he's the one that cares.
Right.
And the teachers that care are so rare to come by that, like, that's why it's like when you have to either graduate out of the class or something does happen to them, that it is sad and tragic that. So yeah, I get it. Like, he's clearly a great guy.
He was the goodest boy.
He was. I don't know where I was going with this.
What does he know? Just trying to make himself feel better.
I can feel the tension within Olivia through her tail squeezing roughly around my wrist. The tension that melts away from her when a gentle stroke of my thumb runs over the scaly appendage. Olivia's breath leaves her slowly, the exhale seeming to take all of her frustration with it as she slows down. And once it's all gone, her body goes slack. I have to actually catch her tail before it hits the floor, and I earn the appreciative smile from her before we continue towards the dance floor. Eventually enough, students are displaced and we have a section of the floor to ourselves. And we just now realize the situation I'm in. Good news! I do in fact know how to dance. Several years of tagging along to business parties made sure of that. Even then, I actually looked up some guides yesterday to keep myself refreshed, just in case. Bad news, I do not know how to bust it down epic style.
Even then maybe don't.
No, I need to. Even as a corked up human with a little bit of swagger, I am not goated with the sauce.
I know that sometimes you do have to get up to get down, but maybe you should just stay down.
No, I need to be Mr. Rizzler.
I am the Rizzler. Please, Olivia, do I have the Riz? The fuck you talking about, Inko?
What the fuck?
The fuck is a Rizzler?
Is that like a candy?
It kind of sounds like a candy. Actually, every time I hear the Rizzler, I think of the Riddler.
What, are you supposed to be Jim Carrey or some shit?
The very concept of busting a move is foreign to me. If only I've
bust a move.
I've only ever seen it in shows and occasionally from game characters during a live stream. Don't be stupid, it can't be that hard. Olivia's moving and grooving, bobbing in her chair and rolling her shoulders. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is just how anyone dances when they're jamming in a car.
Yeah.
She pauses a second when she notices me staring.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Don't tell me you're too refined to even do this, rich boy.
Wow.
I'm messing with you. I know you're not. You're just a dork. And you're poor. Have to use the cafeteria food card.
Takes off his glasses.
How did you know it was me? walking and I knew it was you from a mile away.
Just because of the bald head of yours?
We murdered Inko back in ending 1.
With the stairs. It doesn't take long to match her rhythm. As we dance, her small smile slowly evolves into a radiant grin. Her annoyance after that dinner is completely gone, a thing of the past. Even when the song ends and a new one starts, we seamlessly bridge it into the new rhythm. Everything else fades away until it's simply us, lost to time in the world and caught up in the music now. Eventually, the tracks swap over to a slower tempo. Olivia takes a cue to check the time on her phone.
It's about time.
She shows me. 9:20.
Oh shit. It's an awful time.
We still have time. Olivia shakes her head.
Not much. I need to prepare.
Oh, but the music just got good. I was wanting to show...
Sorry, I can't, Inko. Really need to make sure it goes well. Be here for me, please.
Yeah, okay. I understand.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can slow dance whenever, dude.
It's what makes the scene in Snoot so good,
Mm-hmm.
is that they just dance at home, man.
Well, they dance in the park. One of them
too,
they
but,
dance at home, but the good ending they dance in the park.
Yeah. Olivia takes both my hands in hers, weaving our fingers together tightly. You feel a pulse beat through her linked hands. She must have been feeling mine too. Her eyes close slowly, and I can feel her heartbeat slowly fall in line with mine. Finally, she gently lets go.
And now she's pregnant. That's how it is, man. You hold hands, your hearts link up, and baby.
We're not holding hands, we're finger hugging.
It's even worse. It's like raw dogging.
She turns her wheelchair and starts off in another direction, not breaking eye contact until she's nearly lost in the crowd. Well, that was it. That was amazing. The shame we couldn't get in a proper slow dance, though. Yeah, shame.
It was amazing he falls down the stairs. I'm guessing Mia.
Probably. Ah, crap. I'm just standing here on the dance floor like a chump. I cut through the crowd to reach the sidelines. There's chairs set up along some of the walls to rest in. Am I just being selfish? We just danced for what, an hour?
Yeah.
It's not like we can't ever dance again.
Right.
Olivia has responsibilities. She takes them seriously. That's what makes her great. She didn't like that at all at the start of the year, was she? Across the dance floor, I catch sight of Damien with his date. The two sway along, carefully stepping around each other. Damien's actually struggling, but Liz holds him tight, taking him through the motions. While the song goes on, he gets more confident in his strides. More impressive is how he seems to handle her neck, which makes the girl's head swoon and melt in his embrace. By the end of it, it's almost looks like he was the one teaching her. After a few songs, the lights fade out more. Looks like I was right on my guess earlier. Must be the last song. Fireworks above the building burst into bright flashes of color. The iridescent sparks fall away with each cacophonous boom, some into colored shapes, but most just a kaleidoscope of fading embers. While the song is eclipsed by the blasts of the fireworks, I still see couples lost within the gentle melody. Even Liz and Damien are still dancing, ignorant of the fiery display ahead. Last song fades out and the lights start getting warmer. It stings a little. On stage, Principal Scalar steps up to the lone microphone and gives a thumbs up to have it turned on.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all have had a wonderful night.
The remaining chatter gets quieter.
Thank you all for coming to tonight's event. I'm happy to see so many participate in one of St. Hammond's oldest traditions. Although, this year we have had to cut just a bit short for a special occasion. As you know, earlier this year we lost one of our most beloved teachers at St. Hammond. Edacon taught for many years and gave his all to helping his students learn. So, we have a few words of service we prepared to send the night off. First, we'll be hearing from our student council president, Benjamin McKnight. He is not the Burger King. He is only a McKnight.
Oh, you can't do that while I'm drinking.
I didn't know you were drinking. You almost just coughed it up all over your computer, huh?
Ben approaches from off stage, graciously taking Scalar's position in front of the microphone. There's a bit of polite applause, and Principal Scalar moves back. Notice a few students already leaving out the back door. Bricks. Well, whatever. Thank you.
I'd rather people leave than heckle.
Yeah. It's like, okay, because it's like, yeah, there's probably some people in this like school that never like even have a class with Mr. Idacon.
All right.
So yeah, you know, I get it. I guess it sucks, but you know.
Again, I'd rather them just leave.
Yeah. Thank you, Principal Scalar. When I learned of Mr. Idacon's passing, my whole world seemed to just break. I had known him for 4 years, but in that time he had become a very important person in my life. He was a mentor figure to me, someone who guided, and though Ben spoke passionately, he prattled. The student council president made his point and then some, like he didn't want to stop talking. Enough so that the next speaker, not Olivia, but a familiar white and black raptor girl, only had a few minutes of her own words. She was much more succinct?
Succinct?
Okay, yeah. Succinct, giving a traditional prayer in his name. Finally, the girl took the microphone from its stand and handed it to Olivia as she wheeled on the stage. Olivia moves into the spotlight with a look of determination on her face. She takes a moment, breathing deeply before scanning over everyone still inside the room. I flash her a thumbs up, though I don't know if she can see me under the bright light. Finally, she brings the mic to her mouth and begins.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Hello, my name is Olivia Halford. Many of you know of me, the quiet girl in a wheelchair at school. For the longest time, Edacon was the only person to actually show he cared. The only teacher to truly teach me. The only one to really reach out. In a dark, lonely world where I thought I was all alone, he was there for me.
I nod along as Olivia talks, absorbing her genuine words.
That's part of why I was asked to talk today. I can't hope to say I was his favorite student. He was definitely my favorite teacher. From a child, I always had a passion for art. And I've had many teachers through the years learning. After so long, I just had the impression none of them actually liked art. Rather, to them, it's another subject to teach, to equally disinterest students for throwaway grades. And I can say, none of them went above and beyond the way he did for his students.
She takes a pause to catch her breath, and I notice her eyes still half-lidded as she peers left and right. Spotlight must be poorly angled. It looks like to be aiming right at her eyes.
Ugh, hate that.
Edacon was one of the best. And he was taken from us too soon. But he does live on. Through the students that he really did teach. That's how he taught, giving it his all. Not getting discouraged by apathetic classes of ungrateful, unwilling students. If just one student was there to learn, he would teach them all he knew. I'm honored to have been that.
I know, that's...
Yeah. There's some whispers around me, and I notice more and more some of our peers are quietly speaking during our speech. I wave my arms, silently pleading she notices me. Sadly, because of that damn spotlight, Olivia can't take my hint to reel her speech back on course.
In his prime, he was known for his portrait work. Controversial as his efforts were, there was no denying his skill. And though I don't do portraits so often, and though I'm not as skilled as him yet, someone like me was able to win an art contest in just months of his class. Teaching like that takes serious talent, serious heart. And through his efforts and those he affected, he'll live on. I'll continue to make great work. I'll continue to do his name justice and carry his torch. As his apprentice. That's what he deserves most. Thank you. Good night.
Silence. A bit more polite clapping, and also some murmurs from the crowd.
Is she alright?
That's it?
Did she just say we were ungrateful and unwilling?
No, that isn't what I meant.
Murmurs grow into chatter. Olivia looks my way, confusion etched in her features.
That's it? That's the whole speech?
I don't know who said it, but it was said with an angry tone.
That
was just a cheap...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm saying you do it.
Okay. That was a cheap puff piece about yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of...
That was hurtful.
No, of course not. I just...
Olivia's hands fumble for something. The chatter is going louder as Olivia pulls a small white ball from her chair's storage compartment. Her hands shake, the sound of paper crumpling coming from the speakers. Ben's notes.
To continue, Edacon was an important member of the community, and...
Oh my god, that really was the whole thing.
Are you serious? How insulting to Edacon. You should be ashamed.
Woman moment.
My mind is scrambling. What can I even do? Damage has been done. No, it's fine. So long as Olivia calms down, she can have a good comeback. I gotta do something. You're doing great, Olivia! Keep it coming! She instantly rips the paper in two. Uh-oh.
Who was that? Are you mocking me? What is wrong with all of you?
Shit, this isn't what I meant. Invincible Wester's on stage. Olivia bats her arm away.
No, let go of me.
Vicious growl permeates through the clenched teeth, silver eyes glowing daggers at every person still in the room, shouting back at her. Enraged, she smashes the paper in her hands back into a ball and chucks it at the crowd.
Fuck you all! None of you knew him like I did. Edacon meant more to me than any...
Sorry.
Edacon meant more to me than anyone fucking else.
Oh, Olivia, please.
The speakers let out terrifying noise as the microphone is tossed aside. Olivia turns away from the angry crowd, rolling herself off stage and towards the back exit. For a moment, I can see Damien and Liz among the churning sea of bodies. They looked at me with utter confusion and shock. Coming back to my senses, I run out of the hall and chase after her. Pushing the side exit open, the frigid breeze of outside air hits my face. Where'd she go? I catch a glimpse of her turning the corner of the building.
Oh no, the stairs!
Olivia, wait up! Olivia, wait. Fucking hell. Hold on. Takes me a moment to catch my breath. What the hell happened back there? By the carport. There's crowds of people exiting the building. Some are waiting by the curb, probably for the valet or some other transportation. Her eyes level on me. Eyes a mixture of anger and pain. But, Olivia? Olivia, you just blew up out of nowhere and everyone... What's wrong? Olivia's on the brink of tears. Her enraged eyes welling up with tears.
Why didn't they get it? What did I do wrong?
My teeth rattle painfully as I close my mouth.
Poured my heart and soul out to those assholes. And look what happened. It was all for nothing. Those freaks. You get it, right, Ingo?
Yeah, I do. It's not over.
Of course it is. Inikon deserves better than this. What a disgrace.
Look, there's a way to make it up. Olivia turns and sniffles a little bit. She's listening. Right now, things seem really down, I know. But the stage is probably still open. I'm sure if I just give the word with Ben or Scalar, they'll let you continue and you can apologize.
Wrong move.
Yeah.
Oh my god, shut up! Inikon was wrong. All those assholes. Even you, Ingo. All they cared about was themselves.
Well, I mean, your speech.
I took your advice, Ingo.
Hey, I said tell your story to them. I don't recall saying to make it all about yourself. So sorry on my part. Maybe you should go back and apologize to me. Maybe you should go back and apologize too.
Fuck them. Why should I?
Because it'll make you look bad if you don't?
Like I should give two shits about what they think of me.
Well, I give two shits because it's gonna make me look bad.
Oh, fuck. Now we're back at this.
I really shouldn't have said that. But I'm right, though, aren't I?
Are you fucking making this about you?
No,
it's not,
I replaced seriously with fucking.
It's fine. It's not about me, but I'm trying to help you so it affects me. He tries to yell something, but her voice cracks and breaks into a miserable growl. Watch as tears begin to stream from her still vicious eyes. Come on, Olivia, that's all I've ever wanted to do.
Well, maybe I don't want you to help.
Her voice is deep and stern. You don't really want that, do you?
How do you know? You think you understand me? That you have me all figured out? That you know what I want? Fuck you, Ingo.
A hollowed feeling resonates through me. She doesn't mean that. She can't. Can't she? Look, Olivia, why don't we just go back home? We can talk about this, and then maybe on Monday you can...
Yeah, I think I'm going to go home.
Yo, let me call
No. I'm going home alone.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's over.
Over? What do you mean over? She turns a chair away from me, rolling herself down the sidewalk away from the venue. You can't walk home alone. Olivia, listen.
Snap. Crackle pop.
It sounded unmistakable. I nearly just lost a hand.
Fuck off.
I want to follow after. Desperately try and reason with her, but my legs refuse to move. A part of me forces myself to watch Olivia as she slowly moves down the sidewalk. As other students pass her by and toss hateful words her way. As the ward itself seems to throw all of its vitriol into this wheelchair-bound girl, buffeting her with a blistering cold gust. She waits at the metro station in view. I'm incapable of looking away. Must be some punishment for what I had said, as I can see Olivia finally quake with tears at the station. Just as Olivia wails with agony, the train comes, hiding her from me. That wail was the last thing I heard from her that night, though at times her haunted cry resurfaces in my memories, returning to tear at my heart without remorse, with no reason or warning as to why. Alone. I'm afraid. I've always heard the stories of events like prom ending with memory men or Tarkov after parties. Why back home was silent. I opened the door to my undecorated house, the earth feeling much colder than it did outside. I didn't bother turning the lights on as I hobbled through the empty halls. My movements are robotic, each step up the stairs is forced. The bedroom door swings open, but I can't be bothered to close it. My bed has never looked so inviting. Though maybe it's the other way around. Everything else is too cold. It's the new center of the universe. I just flump face first into it. I'm alone. The winter days dragged on endlessly during the Christmas break. Something inside me just sapped away any and all strength away from me. Wake up whenever I can't sleep anymore. Eat whatever so my stomach wouldn't hurt. Stare at my computer's monitor without really acknowledging what was on it. The bare minimum of existing. The one singular thought that pervaded my mind was, I want to see her. I would find myself looking at my phone's messenger app, eyes glancing over the old pictures and messages I was sent. All of those doodles she sent that meant nothing to her now meant the world to me. Fingers tapping the digital keys with whatever words I thought, asking her if she was okay, asking if I could see her, asking for forgiveness, only for the words to vanish as my thumb held down on the delete key. In this cold and lonely room, I desperately wanted to reach out to Olivia, and each passing day, I would muster up just enough courage to write a longer and longer message. But my courage would vanish by the end, and I'd go back to simply existing, lost in an ocean of apathy in this room. It's Christmas Eve today. I got some new house robes from my parents, had them pre-wrapped and sent over. They'll open them when they get home tomorrow night. Everyone else is having a big meal with their families. They all got their own yearly traditions. Whatever old comedy gets put on like a ritual. Before bed, the kids get to open one present early. Everyone else stays up chattering with each other a while. But not me. I'm just in my pajamas watching a show I don't even like. In senior year. Next year I'll have taxes.
If you have a job.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a job that is not under the table.
Mm-hmm. Looking at my messenger again. I stare at the message I had composed. My thumb hovers over the backspace key.
That's a wonderful message, Inko.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Oh, there we go.
Hey. I did it at last. My heart thumps roughly as immediately after I see the typing animation on my screen. My thumbs want to mash away wildly on the keys, write out an infinite number of things just to fly to the forefront of my mind. But I hold off and think. Till finally I decide. Merry Christmas.
See.
Right, Eve. I lost track of time.
Same. Doing.
The most literal sense of the word, nothing. Nothing, really. You?
Dealing with Vinny.
Decorating for tomorrow.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, fun. Did.
She included a drawn guts, looking depressed. A strange sensation overtook my face. It was a smile. I'd forgotten what it felt like to smile in only just a week.
So, you still by yourself?
Yeah. My fingers had moved without me realizing. If I could explain, I saw Olivia typing a reply and held myself.
Sucks. Your parents suck.
I know. Another rough thump of my heart rattled my chest. Listen. I thought about that night, and I'm sorry for what I said. I fucked up, Olivia. Please, take me back. I wait a few seconds. No response. Was it too much? Too little? What am I even doing? I let my phone fall onto my chest and rub my eyes. Idiot.
Okay, I'll give it another shot.
Jerk up straight. Oh, thank you, after Jesus. I swear I'm going to church every day Sunday from now on. Thank you. Can I come over tomorrow? There's no one here.
No. You probably shouldn't.
There's a pause between her replies, time during which I feel my breath leaving me and my heart slow in its beating.
That came out bad. Look, I'm mostly over what happened between us. But it still hurt. I need some extra time. Don't want to make things awkward. You know?
Fair.
Some of that squeezing feeling is back. I really jacked myself, didn't I?
No, you're still skinny.
I say you really jacked this one, didn't you? I guess I deserve it. If this is my price to pay. Yeah. Alright. See you at school?
Sure.
I decided to flip on an old Christmas movie. It's one meant for kids, but I remember watching it once with my family. As I doze off, it's just a little less bitter. We texted more and more over the winter break. By the time I saw Olivia again at school, it almost felt like how things used to be. Almost. I had a lot to make up for, after all. But I was back in her good graces. It's more than I could ask for, honestly. The rest of the school year seemed more than a formality, and instead I put my efforts on just being there for Olivia. For all, it was just us two versus the world once we graduated. Another day of work. Another walk home.
It is me, Inko.
Adult man. Inko adult man. Another walk home through this shit show that is an urban rush hour. I sigh as several car horns continue to blare at each other with reckless abandon. At least it's Friday. The words linger in the air as a faint evening breeze washes over me. Experience had taught me that walking home from my office building is faster than trying to drive through this mess. I briefly stopped to observe the source of the massive buildup. They've been doing construction on this intersection for the last 3 months. Damn it. Well, I'm off work early today. Something about corporate reorganization, though that's usually code for downsizing. At least I'll get to see Olivia in her prime. We're always so busy these days. But tonight can be special. Don't even remember the last time we went out together for a date night. But she's sure to love a nice dinner date. It'll be like old times. After another 15 minutes of dodging cars and homeless people, I'm finally at my destination.
Home.
The Volcadria Gallery of Arts.
Oh, it is home. They live here now.
Yeah. Olivia had spoken with Alina, and they'd come to some agreement to start producing and selling her work at Alina's gallery. And over the years, that arrangement changed as Olivia became a part-time assistant to Alina. It's a nice gig, but it doesn't pay the most. Of course, it's just until her career really takes off. After that, it's benchfront life for both of us. Beachfront life for the both of us.
Benchfront life.
Oh, we're homeless.
From living at the art gallery to living at a bus depot.
The schedule
sure are making it.
If the schedule she gave me is right, Olivia should be showcasing her work right about now.
I gotta say, like, my hopes for ending 2 would have just been a breakup, and it would have been fine to just leave him sad.
Yeah.
As she just didn't talk to him again. So it was kind of weird that she responded. But now it feels like it is turning into a unsatisfying relationship. Yeah.
I would have preferred hopeful.
Still a lot better than 1.
I would have preferred hopeful, honestly. I really like if it just like left on. We can try again, but there's gotta be some time, and like it's just that.
Yeah. Well, I guess that would have been more of like a 3 ending. Oh no, 2's still got to be kind of sad. It's just not as sad as 1.
So I've seen stills from every ending at this point. And you messaged me the other day. I say this because I'm pretty sure we're about to see Olivia. And you said the other day that you saw what...
No, don't tell me Ponytail Olivia is this one.
And you sent me that image of Olivia, like, on, like, Inko's back, just, like, laying on each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought what you saw was how Olivia looks like in this ending, which is actually a really good design, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. All I saw was Olivia laying on top of Inko, all cute. And I always love the what men want the most, so disgusting meme. And it's always like the cutest fucking thing.
Of course, yeah. The inside of the gallery is dry. Oh, sorry. The inside of the gallery is dry and cool.
The inside of the dry is gallery and cool.
A contrast to the hot and
blank
humid weather.
walls everywhere because only one room exists now.
My work. Independent.
It's just like stick figures. Popsicle stick figures. This is the Lego Millennium Falcon that I built.
Independent conversations echo throughout the room as I walk past the front desk. Nobody dares to question me. I think our showcase is in the East Ring, right next to Edecon's old section. As I follow my vague memories, I come to a wide-open section of the gallery. I spot Olivia not too far away. Looks like she's talking to someone. I approach her slowly to overhear the conversation, trying not to interrupt. You've made several comments earlier in this interview about how your inspiration for your latest work. Do you want to elaborate on this? She's holding a tablet, tapping away as she speaks. A journalist, then.
Yes, I can.
There you go. I dig it.
It makes me think of kind of any artist in the 90s.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah. Like what you'd see in movies, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Recently, I've been looking a lot more into warmer tones. Because, you know, I'm cold-blooded. My usual palette favored cool tones. Because I was cold-blooded.
Yes, I understand.
that were evocative of evening themes. But for this series, I wanted to tackle what comes after the nighttime vistas, which is usually the next day. At least from daybreak to noon. You know, people call that morning.
I call this set tomorrow.
She turns around. The fuck you doing here, fuck boy?
Just kills him. Just bites him around the neck and death
I know. No, I finally get it. What is in the middle of this gallery is stairs.
This is my favorite piece. I call it stairs.
Stairs. Why is it called stairs? You just can't help but stare at the stairs.
I call it remembrance of ending
it's
one.
Like, yeah, it's like I'm having deja vu.
Olivia finally notices my presence and turns her head to me.
Inko, something happened. What are you doing over here?
I wanted to surprise you.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Is he your husband, Miss Halford?
Oh, no. We're just dating.
Would you mind if I get some comments from him as well? It may be useful.
I don't know. I guess it'd be fine.
Excellent. I didn't think I'd be having to do both these characters at the same time. I did not think this one through. The woman turns to me, pushing her tablet well within my personal bubble. Miss Halford said you're Inko. Yeah, Inko G. Nito. We've been an item for 3 years now. 3 years? Since high school, then? Yes, we met and started dating our senior year together. So since you've been with her for a while, you must be very familiar with her process as well. I'd say so, yes. What can you tell me about Olivia's presence in the art world, then? Her work really stands out, yet her pieces aren't that widespread. Well, I can see Olivia's head shaking. It's a personal talk we've had more and more often these days. The tablet pushes further into my space, urging me to speak. It's not that Olivia doesn't want her work to spread. It's just the majority of people that approach her have been from varying advocacy organizations for disabled individuals. I don't see how that would be a problem. It isn't, honestly, but before I can continue, Olivia forces herself between the journalist and I.
I think that's enough for now.
The reporter reluctantly nods, politely excusing herself in the presence of Olivia's leer. Look, Olivia, Olivia pulls me aside and around a corner, whispering angrily.
What are you doing? I've told you time and time again, I'm not doing it that way.
Okay, sorry.
You shouldn't even be here. Shouldn't you be at work?
I got to go home early today, relax. I wanted to see you. Gentle puff of air slips from her lips.
Thanks.
Hey, we haven't been somewhere in forever. Now that I have some time off, would you want to have dinner someplace nice tonight? You seem stressed. Olivia intenses herself a little.
Dinner? Wow. I guess it's been a long one. Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Great. Anywhere in mind you'd like to go? She closes her eyes in contemplation.
Here! No, nothing in particular.
Eats the journal.
I mean, why not?
You want some, Inko?
I'd be glad to relax a bit wherever.
Right.
Home it is.
The
most relaxing place I know. The train.
You getting off work at the same time today?
Yep, 5 p.m. Look, this interview's really important. This gal's from a pretty major publication. I can't have this go wrong, alright? I really think this is my big chance.
I get the idea, alright.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. Turns around, slaps his ass. Yeah, trophy husband.
Yeah. Just relax, okay? You're doing great with the interview.
Thanks.
You'll do great, and tonight we can celebrate.
Yeah. Alright, you should go.
I'm going.
Slaps his ass.
On my way out, I was rewatching the episode that went live today, and it was the fucking, like, there's a scene where it's, like, Monarch husband's, like, patting Inko, and he's like, I'll see you later, little guy. And I go, like, taps his penis. See you later, little buddy. It's, like, the stupidest fucking line, but it still makes me laugh.
Yeah. I don't know what possessed you to say that, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
Because I'm just, like, walking up to someone, just patting them on the crotch. See you later, little guy. On my way out, I waved back at the confused journalist while Olivia rolls back her direction to finish the interview.
They never saw the journalist again.
So, interview go well?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I forgot I had journalists today. What?
I need something light on carbs. I had enough today. Like, what?
I think I will have that salad, Inko. Who the hell are you?
I walk home with a bit more pep in my step. Man, I really needed this date, too. I'm getting a few butterflies again. I open the door and flick a light switch, feeling our dignified flat. There's not much furniture.
Dignified?
Yeah, it's kind of nice. There's not much furniture, with most of the floor being reserved for Olivia's art supplies and space to maneuver her wheelchair. Honestly, it looks a bit like an extension of the gallery she works at. Some might call it messy, but I like to think of it as homely. On the way to our bedroom, I pass the kitchen and catch a glimpse of the sink. I still need to wash the dishes and sweep the floor.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I had to pause. I'm like, is that a fucking reference? Never mind that now. There's something much more important. I make it to the master bedroom, opening up the expensive wardrobe that lies just inside. Oh, what to wear? Just becomes like a dress Inko like game. An hour of hygiene and fashion later, I'm all cleaned up. I take a seat on the living room sofa, waiting patiently for Olivia to get home.
Oh my god, really? Like, you can at least watch TV. I literally imagine him sitting on the sofa and just staring at the door.
Waiting for my Gator wife. It's a little after 5. She'll probably be here in 10 minutes or so. I haven't actually decided where I'll take her. It's gotta be barbecue. Somewhere like, and we've been living here for ages and I don't actually know where anything is. My phone's proprietary, okay. My phone's old proprietary map boots, and I check around for restaurants within walking distance. Handful of falafel. Looks great. Herbivore themed, so can't. That means then there must be. A quick check of search setting confirms it. Only carnivore locations. There we go. A refined list of nearby locations. One in particular is even marked as new. Simon's. Just opened a few months ago, and it looks pretty neat. Checking the website, I can see they still have some available tables for tonight, and the menu looks exquisite. Alright, that decides it. Check the time. 5:15. Should have figured the foot traffic would have been bad today. It is Friday after all. Olivia should be here any minute. Is it that bad? I should check up on her. The interview over? No response. It's still going on then. Jeez. Starting to get worried. It starts gathering in my gut. Or I'm just hungry. Not eating before the date. Come on, Olivia, get home already. Now that's it. I'll just call her. If it interrupts the interview, it interrupts the interview. Find Olivia's contact and... Shit. Come on, is her phone off? Man, I guess sandwich wouldn't hurt. My knees pop when I stand. Yes, I was sitting a while. While I busy myself with sandwich crafting, I can feel my worries bubble further. Maybe I should just go back to the gallery. Now, if she left, it would be way too easy for us to just pass each other. Nothing else to do. I flip on the TV. So he was just sitting here.
I told you. He literally like took a shower, sat on the couch, and was like staring at the door, being like, "Oh, my Gator will be here."
I mean, that tracks with what this ending is called.
Yeah, see, I didn't look at any of the spoilers.
You did not.
Yeah, so I have no idea, and
yeah, I know. I will tell you in a second.
I really hope that She's Perfectly Fine comes in, he's like, "Oh my god, I was so worried." And she's like, "Oh my fucking god, you are the clingiest bitch in the fucking world."
Oh, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, the ending is not named Olivia gets stabbed on the bus ride home. So,
okay, good. Yeah.
There's a new documentary series out that will fill the noise nicely. I hardly pay attention to it, just getting bites into my little sandwich until it's all gone. Guilt pangs me. But what else was I supposed to do? I sigh and look out the window. Outside, the unmistakable wail of an ambulance. No, of course not. That'd be stupid. Quit worrying. You alright? Dang it, Olivia. Can't this have waited just one day? Ugh. Am I thinking? Knock that off me. Just need to have some faith. I'm getting worked up over nothing, and we can laugh about it over our dinner tonight. Yeah, I'm just worried over nothing. Just worrying over nothing. I'll just sit back and relax until Olivia arrives. Holy crap! I flip around on the couch. It's a home invasion!
Yeah. Fuck! What are you doing in my house? Honey, who the fuck are you?
This is gonna be major spoilers if you've never seen it. Have you seen Joker?
Joker? The
Joaquin Phoenix movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Joker.
Yeah.
From the loud thumping, I can already guess. She's not happy. Olivia's tail slams loudly on the floor in frustration as she wheels herself into our living room. Olivia, what happened? I was getting worried.
I was at that damn interview. For hours. That fucking reporter, holy shit. I need to punch something. Ooh, is this abusive?
Your interview didn't go well.
What do you think?
Olivia stops herself and exhales deeply.
Sorry, no, it didn't. She loved my work. We were right there, ready to make this happen. Then she shows me her notes. You know what they said?
How would I know that?
Differently abled, passionately enabled. I tell her to drop the angle, and she says she's not interested in the article otherwise. She was just there to make her shitty little story about the disabled artist to ride my situation to stardom. She tries to say it's mutually beneficial. So for hours, I'm trying to keep the conversation going, to show her my process. Anything to get her to just say yes. It's right there, Inko. Right. All I needed was to hear yes. Once. God, why does nobody get it? It was all for nothing. Now I just fuck it. Fuck it. I'm sorry I'm late. We can go on that date thing now. Sorry. We could eat an Inko.
Everything's closed, Olivia.
Fucking fantastic. None of this would have happened if she had just done it. Now I look like a desperate idiot. I'm still stuck at this place making barely above minimum wage, and I don't even get the date. God, I'm just doomed to mediocrity forever. I got a water.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the good times?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah, remember when we hugged that gator?
Okay, so I'm starting to think that hugging the gator early is wrong.
I don't want to hug the gator.
I think that's the thing. I think
you know what? If that is wrong, then I don't want to be fucking right.
I think we're getting punished for getting it early. Because we didn't do the correct path and we got the hug. And then what other bad choice did we get? And we got a hug after that too.
I understand, but if hugging the gator is wrong, I don't want to be right. All right.
If it matters that much, maybe you should just accept it.
The fuck did you just say to me?
I didn't mean to mumble that. I hope Olivia didn't notice. She noticed.
What the fuck was that?
She's giving me a chance to change what I said. I've gone a few of those over the years whenever I broke some unspoken rule of hers. I'd always capitulate.
Capitulate, yeah.
Yeah, because I figure that's what a good boyfriend would do. Except today. It was my only early day in a while. The first time in years I could have felt like a boyfriend for once. Something boils over. No. It isn't supposed to be like this. Keeping myself to say anything more. I just send silence while Olivia starts tensing up.
What does that mean?
Does Inka work like 7 days a week? Like blood. You don't have a single day off work?
You're supposed to support me. We're there for each other. That's what all this is for.
I have been supporting you, Olivia. I love you.
Then why?
Her breathing is getting heavier. I see her claws poking out, pressing into her armrests. It was scared me once. She won't use them. Olivia, listen to me. This is the first time in years that I could have taken you on a date. And we could have gone anywhere we wanted to. And we would have. We would have been back by now, having fun. It was spent on even more of this stupid, stubborn nonsense. She sits aghast.
Who are you?
I'm the guy that had to deal with this crap for 3 years now. I like you, Olivia. I love you. I want to do stuff with you. Can't you make it easy to deal with you?
Like you would know. Your fucking parents aren't even around. They'd rather get shit-faced every night than deal with you once.
My parents didn't abandon me to some other poor family to raise instead.
Yep, it's this fight.
Brow furrows and her eyes widen. Before I can bother feeling guilty about the statement, she roars.
Could you know the situation I was in, you prick? And I'm just trying to make my shitty situation not shit.
And it wouldn't be that way if you didn't demand everyone else play by your rules. I should probably read these lines before I start yelling them. You're no different than those... hard. Yeah, it is. You're no different than those so-called phonies that abuse their disability, except you're broke.
Oh my fucking god! Is it so much to ask for one person who gets it? Am I the insane one here?
You both are.
I don't need you turning on me too, you spineless sack of shit.
Oh, shit.
Is it really just the entire world conspiring against me to make sure I'm painting under a bridge with condiments and shit within the next few years? Is it so much to ask for one fucking person to not just use me to climb the social ladder?
If you're so concerned about it, then let them. It's been 3 damn years, Olivia. Face it, your career isn't taking off because you refuse to let anyone actually see it. Because you're so hung up about your stupid fucking wheelchair.
Fuck you, you useless sack of shit, Skinny.
Shit. That was too far. What are we doing? What's happened to us? It wasn't supposed to be like this. We stand motionless, just staring at the carnage of the vase. Water leaks across the tile. The flowers, a birthday gift from me to her, lay withered on the floor in pieces. Olivia finally meets my eyes. Her expression is a horrid mix of shock and remorse. The fire has died. All heat is gone. In its place is simply two burnt-out individuals, the reality that we'd ignored for so long. Head falls and she rolls away to the office when we turn to her studio. The door creaks slowly before shutting softly. Grabbing a towel from the kitchen, I try to carefully collect the broken pieces of the vase. Not carefully enough, though, as my palm is cut on a jagged edge. Thankfully, the towel staunches the small cut enough that I can clean up the rest of the damage. Put the damaged flowers in the sink, since there's a chance some of them can be saved. The vase is a lost cause, though. As I look at it all, I feel the sounds of sniffling reaches my ears, and I look toward the closed studio door. An idea comes to mind. There's one last undamaged tulip here. I could take it to her and apologize for my harsh words. Maybe she'd even apologize too. Maybe. But I don't even know anymore. Setting the last living flower into a cup, I fill it with some water. It looks horrible. The petals are damaged, the stem is bent. Some of my blood is mixed with the water, making it look disgusting. If it were a picture, it'd be the perfect representation of us right now. But I gave that up. I gave up a lot of things for Olivia. It's like she doesn't even understand that, though. I placed the glass where the vase once was and lay down on the couch once more. This is our life now. This has been our life for so long. And I don't know where this life is going to take us. It's with that final horrifying thought that I drift into a dreamless sleep.
Leave! Is it gonna tell me what the name of it is?
It might.
Let me tell you, Spooter! Let me tell you.
Yeah?
Not as bad as what?
Well, I'd hope so.
Ugh. You never know. They could have been like, ha 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 ha! It's all bad! And then I would have to punch my monitor. Stupid Anon. Nutbuster Anon. An image of Liz drinking juice out of a long straw. Trying to think of a word. The end. Ending to a 4.
Yeah.
It's not telling me what the...
No, these are titled only in the files.
Oh. Okay, what is it?
Simp.
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 I mean, yeah. Again.
Because like you said, he was just sitting there waiting for Olivia. Everything was for Olivia.
Yeah.
Inko did nothing for himself, and in a way, just... So yeah.
Damn simp.
So yeah.
That's where simps belong. The bottom of the fucking stairs. I mean, honestly, he definitely feels very simpish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's after having to go through one, I'm just happy that it wasn't one.
Yeah.
But we did get cute moments.
There was cute moments. But there'll be more.
We're gonna get the
next
good
time.
endings. Really hope Ponytail, if she does have a Ponytail Gator is the best ending. I love Ponytail.
We shall see.
Yep, we will see tomorrow.
Only 28.9% of people of players got ending 1. 31.1% of players got ending 2.
Only one person got it on a blind playthrough.
We don't know though. We don't know if that's legitimate.
Hey.
Only one person's a fucking idiot.
It would be hilarious if you get like a actual mail package from Caveman Studios with a certificate being like, you were the only person on a blind playthrough to get fucking ending 1. Are you okay?
Yeah, we watched your playthrough and Jesus, dude.
What the fuck, man? Like, content, yeah, but please.
Seek help.
Yeah. You're going to therapy, right? I had to watch your other streams just to see if you were okay. That is fucking pretty solid gold shit, though. Blind fucking playthrough. And now everyone knows you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, fuck.
Now everyone knows the truth. You're just really bad at dating gators.
Yeah. I mean, hell, at least you got ending 3. Fucking. Yeah. And like, I don't blame. I got ending 3 the first time too. Cause like, I don't know. It's hard to know if you should talk during someone's cry for help or just let them go through it.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, and I mean, it's the same with like that whole him overthinking. Oh, I've had periods of that too. Just fucking rack yourself up in the anxiety of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also wouldn't sit on the couch and stare at the fucking door. You know? I would...
Well, that's where you and I differ.
If it took a couple minutes, like a couple hours, I probably would have just been like, yo, I don't know if you're still stuck at the thing or whatever, but, you know, just let me know when you're on your way back, and then just leave it at that and watch fucking documentary. But, yeah. Yeah, because, like, my family is really big on just letting each other know when we get home after fucking long trips and shit. So there are times where I'll do that to someone else. Most people are totally fine with it, but someone's like, why do you care? And it's just like, fine, fuck you. Sorry I cared about you, you fucking piece of shit. You do realize most accidents happen like 25 miles within someone's fucking home. Fucking asshole. Alright, I hope you get into an accident. Then you can text me and be like, oh, I wasn't okay. And then I'd be like, oh, well, there you go. It's on you. It's kind of the same as like when she left and he just stayed there. It made me think about this one time with my ex where she was really mad. And so she's like, I'm going to walk off. And I told her, I said, look, we could be mad at each other, but I'm not going to let you walk down the street alone. So I won't be near you because you don't want me near you. That's fine. But I am going to be like around. I'm going to make sure you get home. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how pissed off we are at each other. If you're going to walk, then I'm going to walk near you. And she was like, no, I want to be left alone. And I'm like, sucks to fucking be you, huh? So then we walked back. She got home, fucking walked to her door, turned around and left. As long as I knew she was fucking at home and safe, I don't give two shits, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Fuck. Because, yeah, no. If I got an argument with someone and they're like, I can't, like, be in the car with you right now, I'll be like, all right, I'll call you an Uber. So as long as I know that, like, you're not fucking just out in the street, you know? Fucking, yeah. I'll call your goddamn friends to come get you. I don't give a fuck if you talk shit about me. Just because we're having a fucking fight does not mean I don't care. So, yeah, it kind of hurt me when I'm like, you're not even going to, like, just make sure. Like, what I would have done if I couldn't move, I would have went back in, fucking got Damien, and been like, look, shit fucking escalated. It was fucking bad. She's leaving, doesn't want me near her. Sorry, Liz. Like, Damien needs to go. Something. You know what I mean? Yeah. They got crack addicts in fucking Volcadro Bluffs. It's fucking LA.
Yeah.
Good endings tomorrow.
It's super done of LA.
Good ending. I was also wondering if, like, the third ending, or not the third ending, the second ending was going to be, like, her selling out and then feeling really depressed about it.
Hollow? Yeah, that's kind of actually what I saw was that, but I don't know.
But no, she stuck to her guns more. So I wonder if the third ending might have something to do with that. Where, like, that's where the bittersweetness comes in. Where, like, she becomes successful, but she feels bad that she doesn't feel like it was under her own merit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be my guess for that. I have no idea for the fourth one. And also, to be completely honest, when they were like, no, we're not married, but we've been dating for like 3 years, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Fuck wants to get married in like 6 months. Fuck that. Come on. Yeah, so, okay. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll wake up again like you did today. And we don't have to spend 5 hours on fucking figuring out mods for an hour of gameplay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do after this?
I don't know. Probably just chill by myself.
Okay, I didn't know if you had another game.
I was thinking of doing Mass Effect, but I don't know. Kind of starting to get a headache coming on, so it's like, yeah, I think I'll just relax.
I think you should, because then if you relax, then maybe you'll sleep sooner, sleep better, wake up. Hopefully, yeah, I'm hoping around 5 or 6 again, because I gotta go, I'm gonna go make my uncle and my grandma some taco sticks tomorrow.
Okay.
I will send you a picture. I will put a little parsley leaf on it.
Why not? Knock yourself out with
that. Alright. Yep. I only got an hour of sleep this morning, so I'm tired. But thank you for wanting. Now we can get to the good. We can get to the good shit tomorrow.
And we shall.
And send me that screenshot because that shit was cute. Thank you. Okay. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, Twitch. I will see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
See. And if you like what we do around here, why not subscribe? Leave a like, leave a comment, all that fun, good stuff. You can follow us on the YouTubes, the Twitters, or you can join the Discord. And that'll be it for today. And we'll see you guys next time.